Hello, y'all, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, as you can see by the title of this video, I definitely need to explain the entire situation about what is going on with my Escape the Night series. Because, honestly, that's, like, pretty much a lot of my comments and, like, DMs are all everybody asking about what's going on with episode 5. Why hasn't episode 5 come out yet? Like, and there are a lot of reasons that this season has been very delayed. Some of them we've taken care of, some of them we have not. So this whole video is pretty much just going to be like what's going on, why a new video hasn't come out yet, and kind of like what my game plan is from here until we get this season finished. To start, I want to just kind of talk about like my current relationship with the YouTube channel as a whole. So, as you guys all know, YouTube is something that I would love to do like full time. I would love it if I could wake up, record a video, edit the video, post the video, and make my money from doing YouTube. You know, I went to school for theater. I would love to do things on the screen or on the stage. And I love doing YouTube. I love making content, and I love interacting with you guys in the comments. Outside of that, like, I would also love to be able to do like TV stuff, theater stuff, you know. Long story short, what I don't want to be doing is customer service work, but I have student loans that I'm going to have to start paying in November. I have a car payment that I have to make every month, and you know, I just have like things that I need to pay for. And right now I'm lucky if I get $100 every few months from the videos that I'm creating and just the interaction that my channel has. So like financially, YouTube is not something that I can be doing full time. So I do have another job, as you guys all know, I've talked about. And I'm sure you guys can relate to the fact that like the whole world is like understaffed right now. And I'm sure you guys have noticed this, like restaurants, drive-throughs, amusement parks, even just like grocery stores or dollar stores or the malls or pretty much anything like is just understaffed, and it's really hard to find places that aren't hurting staff wise. So nonetheless, where I work is understaffed, and it's not just my department. My department's actually doing relatively well, but there's a lot of places at the park that are hurting for employees right now. And it's hard because guests come to the park expecting us to function like as if we're not understaffed. And this is everywhere you go. Like, and I'm sure you guys understand this, especially if you work in the industries that are understaffed. When customers come into restaurants or stores or anything for that matter, and they're inconvenienced because of them being understaffed, they get angry. Right now at work, a lot of us have been having to put in a lot of extra hours to make sure that the experience for the customers are not damaged in any way, and that they're still having a good time when they come to these places. So I have gone from, you know, last summer I was working anywhere from 30 to 40 hours a week, and that's like a normal work week, and that was fine. But it was, you know, extended hours too. So we would be open from 10 to 10, and you would either come in for the morning shift or you would come in for the late shift. So you were still only working, you know, your 8 hours a day, sometimes even less. And you would get 30 to 40 hours a week. You had all the time in the morning to do what you had to do, or you had all the time at night that you had to do, like depending on what shift you worked. But it was easier, and it wasn't as stressful. And you weren't understaffed. So, you know, it wasn't so demanding to get these things done. Currently, I have been working 50 to 60 hour weeks, which is a lot more. And a lot of this is coming from the fact that, like, since we are very understaffed, I've been helping out in other areas. So, like, right now I'm kind of working 2 jobs, even though it's all, like, for the same employer. Like, I will come in and I will work the morning for, like, my job, and then I will go help out at the restaurant, which is owned by the same employers. And then I will go and I will help do the restaurant work. So, like, yesterday, for example, I went in at 8 o'clock in the morning and I didn't get home until 10:30. So I'm working 13, 14-hour days. And then I come home and I'm just exhausted. And I would love to sit and edit. And I would love to record a YouTube video. The only reason I'm able to record this today is because I have off this weekend for homecoming. So, like, I have a minute where I can sit down, record a YouTube video, and talk to you guys. I would love it if I could work less there and have more time for YouTube. But now that I have, like, things that I have to pay for, I have to make sure that I can meet those payments. So that's kind of, like, the biggest thing. And that's kind of been what's keeping this season running slow from the get-go is, you know, I intended to sit down and edit one episode. Like, I typically had 1 day off a week, so I would take that day off, edit the YouTube video, and I would have it posted sometime around Wednesday. I'm not going to say it was on Wednesday because they were relatively ever on time, but that's what I would do. I would take whatever day I had off, edit the next video, and then I would make sure that it was scheduled to post on time, or I would just do it Tuesday night when I came home from work, or Wednesday night, God forbid, if I had to when I came home from work, for some of the days when I didn't get breaks on that week. That's kind of like the first delay, was just kind of like my other work schedule, what that looks like. And I feel like I haven't really been open with you guys about it. Like, if you guys DM'd me and you were like, hey, where's episode 5? Like, I would say, like, sorry, it's been a busy work week. But I've never really sat down and talked to YouTube about it. So, like, that's kind of like the first delay, is just the fact that I'm working a lot and it's kind of what I have to do now. Yeah, so that's kind of been like a big time consumer of mine, is just work. And then, like, when I do have off, the last thing I want to do is more work. So that's kind of like the first thing. And I'll talk about, like, resolutions and game plans a little bit later, like, with all of these things, but that's kind of been like the biggest, most consistent stressor for season 4, was just my work schedule. And, like, when I have messaged you guys have been very, like, understanding, and I appreciate that so much, that you guys are like, oh, I get that. Like, some of you guys are even like, well, I hope work is going okay. Like, have a great day at work. Like, sorry to bother you at work. And, like, you guys aren't bothering me. Like, if you message me or you're commenting and you feel like you're bothering me, like, if it's bothering me, I'm just not going to respond, to be honest. Because, like, I just don't, like, I don't want to ever come across to you guys as if you guys are a burden to me. So sometimes I'll just, like, I'll answer them later, or I'll answer this later, or I'll reply to this later. And it's just because I want to make sure that, like, when I am responding to you guys, I'm not coming across as, like, tired from work, stressed out, or angry, because it's not your guys' fault that I'm working a lot, and it's not your guys' fault that I'm stressed out. So I don't ever want to, like, make you guys feel like I'm lashing out at you guys in any sense. The second issue, and I really did not think this was going to become an issue, is just technical issues. And I've had technical issues before. If you guys have been watching since season 1, you remember in season 1, I completely lost the footage to a whole episode, like, whole episode gone. Season 2 was an editing nightmare. Actually, season 2 really wasn't that bad. Like, season 2 had its moments, but I really don't think I had that many problems with season 2. Let's just, like, pray that every time I do a project, it runs like season 2 did. Because there really is, like, nothing in my head that, like, season 2 is a disaster. There was a few times when it would be, like, laggy, or it would say my storage was full and I had to work around it, but it wasn't anything nearly this intense. And then season 3 was kind of the icing on the cake, because season 3, I could barely edit an episode without my computer constantly telling me that I didn't have storage, I didn't have storage, I didn't have storage. And this was all on my laptop. I did seasons 1, 2, and 3 editing on my laptop. So I got this Mac, it had more storage on it, it was gonna be great. I really thought we were going to solve the storage issue. And then I started uploading the files from season 4, and I quickly ran out of room. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Final Cut Pro, but that's what I've been using. Oh, I also have been using iMovie for seasons 1, 2, and 3. So this is the first season that's being edited completely on Final Cut Pro. But I don't know if you're familiar with like Max, Final Cut Pro, and video editing. But like you have all of your files on your computer. So there, like, here's all your computer, and then you have your Final Cut Pro library, which is over here. So like it'll take all of your files from here and put them in the library, but they're also still here. So, and this is something that I didn't know right away, and I'm like learning, and I still don't know how to like not have it be an issue, but I'm not good with computers. So I would like drag the files, throw them over here. And then they would create like a copy almost over here. But if I were to delete it from here, it would be deleted from here. But at the same time, this now is taking up so much storage, and this is taking up so much storage, and I ran out of storage really quickly. And it wasn't that I was out of storage, but sometimes on Final Cut Pro, if you are low on storage, it won't let you copy new video clips over. And as you guys know from watching my series, a lot of times you'll have like the previously section, or I will copy and paste clips in episodes, like especially like later episodes when I'm kind of like recapping deaths. I think I did this in season 2 and in season 3. Yeah, in season 3 with the revival, I did it too, like where we were talking about people, I showed a clip of like their death. So you're copying and pasting clips over again, and it's just taking up more space because each episode is a different project, and then all of these projects are compacted into it's like a project and then an event, and then all of these things go into your library. So it takes up a lot of space. Well, since I have been working 50, 60 hours a week, my paychecks have been kind of nice. So I said, you know what, it's fine. I'm going to go and get a good external hard drive. So I was looking online, trying to find like good external hard drives, and I found one. It's actually the one that I bought. It's a 2 terabyte hard drive. And I was like, that's perfect. There's no way that I will use up 2 terabytes worth of storage. So I can put all of my video clips in there and it'll be great. So now I just had to get there and do that. Go to Best Buy, get this. I asked the lady, I was like, I'm not good with this stuff. Like, I don't really know what I'm doing. Is this just like a flash drive? Do I plug it in and then I can store all of my stuff on there? And she was like, yeah, basically. And I said, all right, cool. Bought that, went home, set it up. It was not like that. I plugged it in and it like started setting up as if it was going to be like a backup drive. And I was like, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, how to use that, whatever. It took me a little bit of messing around, but I finally figured out how to get my stuff in there. So I moved all of the video clips into the hard drive and then deleted them from the computer. But then it was still telling me that it wasn't telling me that I didn't have enough space all the time. Like sometimes it would just be really laggy. And I'm pretty sure I posted a video on either my shorts or my Instagram story of literally just like the loading wheel spinning and spinning every time I clicked on something to edit, which was getting on my nerves. And then eventually it did start saying, you know, I still didn't have enough space. And I was thinking it was because the iMovie library took up just as much space as the videos did. So I then found out how to move the iMovie library onto the hard drive. So now from the hard drive was now holding the entire iMovie library and all of the unedited video clips. So I had my entire Escape the Night folder and my library. And they were sitting in there and it was fine. And then I got episode 4 uploaded and everything went relatively smooth. And I even started editing episode 5, but I did have work the next morning, so I wasn't able to finish it. But I did most of the heavy work for episode 5. Well, here's the roadblock that we are on now. every time I turn on the computer, it tells me that my hard drive cannot be repaired. So somehow, some way, the hard drive was damaged. And I'll show you guys this in a second of like kind of what it's doing. It is not letting me open anything. And like the warning that comes up says hard drive is damaged. All of the files are on there and can be copied and pasted, but I can't add anything new and I can't edit anything that's on there. And I do have some other projects which I also moved on there that I can't edit any of those or anything. So like Word documents, video documents, like I can't edit anything that's on the hard drive. But it's also not letting me copy the things from the hard drive and put them back onto the computer's hard drive. And that's where the bump is, because the library is already like there. The library is there. The library is open and not open, but like the library is there. The library has all of my Escape the Night stuff on it. What I can't do is I cannot, one, open and edit it on Final Cut Pro, and it's not letting me copy and paste the library. So last time when I switched it over to the hard drive, I actually just made a whole new event already in the hard drive. And then I opened the old library that had all the Escape the Night stuff, and I just copied and pasted the whole thing from the one library into the other library, and then I just deleted the other library. So now all of my stuff was in the hard drive, because it wouldn't let me just drag and drop the library into the hard drive. So now what is happening is it's not letting me open the Final Cut Pro library with my stuff. So even if I wanted to drag and drop it like onto a new library, move the spaces, it's not letting me do that. And it also wasn't letting me copy and paste all of the video clips over, which is getting on my nerves. So like even just to post this video, I had to create a whole new library just so I had a space to edit this event. So right now what I edited this on and what I will be editing future things on is not going to be the same library that I have all of my Escape the Night stuff on. Okay, so let me kind of show y'all what's going on. Update's not installed. I don't even know what's going on. No, I didn't want it. Okay. So my Passport for Mac, this is the external hard drive that I got. When I go to open this, oh my God, let's see if it even opens. Okay. So here you can see the Final Cut Pro library that has my stuff on it. When I go to open it, I swear to God, if this works, I'm gonna fucking scream. Nope, here we go. Okay. So it keeps saying that it could not be opened, permission denied. It's already in use by Dylan Taylor on Dylan's iMac local, which is literally the iMac that I'm using. So if you know how to fix this problem, please, for the love of God, let me know. So now this is the one that I actually just created so that I can edit this video on when I'm done. And this one's open, but it will not let me open this library with my stuff in it. All right, so if I come in here, this is my Escape the Night All-Stars, right? Like I can still see everything, right? So like video and audio. Here's all of the video clips, finished episodes. Here's all of the finished episodes. Here is all the audio that I've been using this season. The intro and credits video are sitting right here. All of the TikToks, like these are all still here. They're just chilling. Unedited video content, like here's all the confessional videos, other confessional videos, so many confessional videos. But like by episode, I have all of these video files just sitting in here. But I don't believe that I could drag this over. Let's just see. Let's just test the waters, because we might have a solution. Can I bring this in here? Is it going to let me? I don't think it is. Oh my God, it did. Video property, da 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 da. Okay, so I might have to take the long way around. We'll talk about this in video resolution. Let's delete this just so it's not taking up space. We will just move this to the trash, move Rebecca's confessional, delete this. This doesn't have to be here, move to trash. Okay, so that might be a solution that we talk about later. But anyway, right, so I tried to copy the whole like folder over here. This is literally all it's bringing up. Oh, wait. Are they here? Did this copy over? No. Okay, so it didn't copy the whole thing over. I'm actually just going to trash this whole folder because they are still here. That's great. So this actually might not be as problematic as I thought. It is going to be a little annoying because I already edited episode 5. Like, it's almost done and I'm going to have to start all over. But anyway, we'll get to all of that later. But like, that's kind of the situation. If you or a friend knows what that message meant, please let me know. And also, if you guys know how to repair a disk drive, I would also appreciate if you guys could let me know about that too. But like, that's kind of like what it's saying. So that's kind of like my situation right now, is I can't open the library that has all of the stuff on it. So it's been horrible. All of this, like, I'll do a whole another episode on the horror stories of season 4. And maybe I will have Rebecca and or Hannah like do that video with me, and we're just going to do horror stories of season 4. But like, when I tell you season 4 was my least favorite season to film in every aspect. Season 4 has just been absolutely problematic. The planning for season 4, exceptional. I was so prepared for season 4, and somehow it just, everything that could go wrong went wrong. That's not true. That is very not true. There are a lot of things that could have been worse about season 4, but it was just a nightmare through and through. And maybe it's just an Escape the Night season 4 curse. Maybe. Because I know that Joey Graceffa's season 4 also was not his favorite in any means, but maybe it's just a curse on season 4s of things. But we're gonna try and break this curse. But those have been like the biggest issues that I have faced. It's just my work schedule has been crazy, and then every technical issue that could go wrong has gone wrong. And like, honestly, editing would be a lot better if it all worked. Like, if I came home and I was tired, but I could sit down and I could edit and I had no problems, maybe we wouldn't be in the situation right now. But when I work 14 hours in a day, come home, and then I don't even sit at my computer for 2 minutes and it has given me 5 different error warnings, I give up. I'm like, I'm not doing this today. I'm going to bed. I have work tomorrow. It's not worth my time. I can't. So like, that's kind of where we're at. And it's annoying because all of season 4 was supposed to be done October 13th. October 13th should have been episode 10 had weekly uploading gone the way it did. So let's talk about where do we go from here, because that's what you guys are all wanting to know. What's next then? I intend with every bone in my body to get season 4 posted. And I will do anything to get season 4 posted. Like, I will sell my soul to the devil at this point for season 4 to just magically be edited and posted. Like, that is how invested I am in this project. The issue at hand is time and resources. So what I intend to do at this point now, because I feel bad, I will post a video, I will get it working, I will post a video, and then I'll like ghost y'all again for however long it takes for me to get another one. And that's partially because of like my work schedule, partially just because of like computer frustrations and everything. And it's just annoying, and I'm over it, and I know you guys are over it. So what I intend to do now is I'm going to, from now till whenever it is done, I am planning on editing but not posting until all 10 episodes are ready to be posted. And then I am just going to video dump the entire back half of season 4. And of course, I will let you guys know when to expect it. I will do a whole thing. Honestly, if you guys want, and we can have this discussion in the comments, I could live premiere every single episode. So maybe instead of doing it like maybe instead of just dumping 5 episodes all at one time, maybe it'll be like a 10-day, or not a 10-day, I think it's 6 episodes left, so it'd be like a 6-day spree. Like I would just take a week and I will live premiere each episode if that's what you guys want. So we can talk about how that happens, but what I'm not going to do is post another episode until all 10 episodes are ready and I have fixed this problem. That way I know for sure that when I start posting again, the season will be finished, so I don't have to leave you guys hanging again. That way the project can be done. I think this season had some of the best acting and the best puzzles and the best challenges, and I want you guys to see them. So much work went into season 4, like more than other seasons, and I just want you guys to be able to see that. I want this project to be finished, and I want this nightmare of season 4 to be over, so I have something good to look back on. And then, you know, because I want to have a future in YouTube. So clearly I can't just not make YouTube videos. That's not how this works. That's not how this platform works. And like I said, right now, season 4 should be over and I should have been back to uploading regular videos. And with all of these issues, it's just been a pain in the back. But I do have like a lot of video ideas planned for you guys. So I want to make videos with people and I want to get content going, and it's almost Halloween. We're going to Salem over Halloween. Like I want to do a whole vlog in Salem, and I want to do Vlogmas, and I want to keep uploading all throughout November. I want to do vlogs. I want to do videos. I want to do challenges. I want to do it all. But I wanted to finish this first. And at this point, I'm not getting anywhere by not posting anything. So what I'm going to do is, I showed you guys, I created a new library. It's a lot easier when I'm only posting vlogs. Instead of having over 3 hours worth of video clips to edit and clogging up my storage, a 20-minute video is not going to take up that much storage. And then once I post my videos, I delete them, but I can't do that with the Escape the Night stuff because I have to keep that footage for previouslys or other things, behind the scenes, like extra stuff like that. So I can't delete anything from Escape the Night until all of Escape the Night is posted and done. Then I delete everything. But like with my other videos, I post a video, I delete it. I get rid of all of the unedited footage. I get rid of the project entirely. It's on YouTube. It served its purpose. I don't need it anymore. So it'll be easier for me to post those, and I won't have editing issues when it comes to, I mean, I probably will because it's my luck, but I won't have storage issues because I won't have as many things going on at one time. So I don't think it'll be a problem. So like what I plan on doing now is I plan on resuming normal uploads and just posting videos as I record them. And then I will video dump the entire rest of the season when it is done editing, if that makes sense. So while you guys wait, please feel free to watch my other content. I have said it once, I will say it again. Escape the Night Party is not my only thing on YouTube, and it is not going to be my future in YouTube. So I would love it if you guys started to shift, not even away from that content. It's good content. I love it. I enjoy my project a lot. But if you guys started to watch my other stuff as well and show my other stuff some love, I would appreciate that so much, because the sooner I can get to a point where I get enough money on YouTube to make it more of a priority, the more I'm going to be able to get better content, regular uploads, and steer away from working 60 hours somewhere else, which takes a lot of the time away. So that's kind of like the goal. Hopefully it works to plan. Hopefully I can figure this out. What's probably going to have to happen, now that I know that I can still copy and paste those things, I'm probably just going to have to start from scratch all over all of the episodes, and it's going to drive me nuts. And it will probably take me a little bit to get into it because it kind of irritates me that that's what I have to do. So I just have to reach a point where in my head, I'm like, okay, this is what I have to do. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to start working on that. If you want to see horror stories of season 4, give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Let me know what videos you guys would like to see that are not Escape the Night related, so I can try to make content that caters to you guys, that is within my realm of possibilities for videos that I can do. And that way I can get you guys some content, even if it's not the content that we're hoping for. It's still content, and it keeps me active on YouTube, and it keeps me motivated. Like, believe it or not, the more I edit, the more motivated I am to edit. And the longer I take away from editing, the less and less I want to get back into it. Like, even this video alone, it's 2:30 now. I woke up at 11 o'clock, full intentions to record this video, and it took me until 2:30 to sit down and finally record this video. So let me know what you guys want to see. I'm going to start working on it. I want to give you guys the content that you want, and I want to make sure that I'm staying active on YouTube in any way that I can. And right now, with the technical issues, my Escape the Night party is not working to keep me active. So while I work on that to get those finally posted for you, make sure to go like my other videos, give me suggestions down below, and, you know, keep in touch, keep commenting. I try to respond to everything. DM me on Instagram. It does not bother me at all. I love talking to you guys, and I will respond to everyone, and we can get a conversation going. I don't care. But yeah, that's just kind of my situation, and I wanted to sit down and actually explain to you guys what is going on, because I haven't formally said what's going on yet. So this is me finally explaining to you guys what is going on, so you guys are in the loop. That way I don't feel like I'm ghosting you guys, because I don't want you guys to feel ghosted in any sense. But thank you guys for watching. I love you all so much. Thank you for your continued support in my projects, even when they take forever and they don't go as planned. I am so thankful to have an audience who understands and is compassionate and empathetic about these situations, and are just so easygoing about it. And thank y'all for not being Karens, for a lack of better words. But I will see you guys in the next video that I post. Have a great day.